let's talk real about this now. Let's not get crazy. Let's just talk sense. The virus is a bioweapon, probably funded in some way by the United States. But it was made in China. It was made in that goddamn Wuhan lab in China. I mean, it's so friggin' obvious. What the hell are we even talking about? There's a virology lab. There's a lab for viruses in Wuhan, China. They were studying the coronaviruses. And that's where the outbreak started. That's math, all right? Done. 1 plus 1 is done. 1 plus 1 is done. It's done. That's what it is. That's what happened. Try to tell me otherwise. Try to tell me otherwise. You try to tell me otherwise and I get irate. Because I don't want to hear any of your bullshit. Oh, a lab, that's the least likely environment for a virus to escape. Why's that? Oh, it's simple. Because in the lab, where they're studying all the viruses, where they got all the viruses up in there, where they're getting them all up in there and they're looking at them all the time and they're studying them and they're working on them, they're working on them, you know? What are they studying? What are they working on? Why is this a new version of this is a bioweapon, all right? That's a biolab where they make the weapons. Anyway. Oh, but it does, because in the lab they got the clean conditions. They got the clean conditions for everything. So that's the least likely place for a virus to escape. Brother, that's where the viruses are. That's where they are. They're in the lab. When they take them out, that's how they escape. It don't matter how clean that shit is. It's not clean. We're talking about fucking China. It's not clean in China. I've seen 1,000,000 trillion videos of industrial accidents in China, and I understand that they don't have good working conditions, all right? People die. People die on the line all the time. I've seen them. I've seen it happen. I see a man get pulled into a lathe. I've seen him get rolled up. I've seen his whole body get rolled up into a big old tube. I see a man fall into a molten pit of steel. Bunch of times. All kinds of accidents. So in the bioweapon facility, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Anyway, okay, so this is just the main point. It's just that the people in charge you should not be listening to because they love China. People who make a lot of money in the U.S., they love China. It's a big market. They get a lot of labor. They get all kinds of shit from China. China is very beneficial to the world's economy, but not to the little man, all right? China's good at giving us cheap shit that sucks. That's what we need to be looking at. What does China offer the world? Cheap shit that sucks. And a fucking virus.